Let's go take a look. Let's look at it before and after. You tell me, was it worth it? Okay, just coming in real quickly. Things that we kind of liked about this property. Now, it's really just in a really great location, but this has a nice little sort of downstairs unit, which we thought was pretty great just for an office. Walking into this bedroom, there's actually not a whole lot that we're going to change here. The carpet actually is in really, really great shape. The walls are in really great shape. The coloring here is just kind of this light gray, which is sort of the end color right now. Walking into this bathroom, not the most amazing toilet and sort of finishes in here, but honestly, not a big deal. One of the things that we noticed is if I walk into this cabinet here, these cabinets, for the most part, are decent. They're Formica, they're not wood, but they sort of have the wood look. I could replace these cabinets with a nice, beautiful wood cabinet, but I'm not necessarily going to get the return on investment. What makes this bathroom look a little bit old is this cultured marble top, and then this kind of like old school faucet that is going to be silver. It kind of makes it outdated. If I made this a nice, beautiful granite with a really modern sort of faucet, and then I came up here and I took out these builder grade lights and I put a really nice fancy light in there, that's going to go a long way. That's actually going to be the theme of this house as we walk through it. So in this bedroom, easy, $50 maybe for a light. This top faucet, maybe $500 tops. That's probably overkill. We're gonna put everything into a package, get a little bit better price. Well, let's go take a look up at top. I did notice, like, whenever I have these new floors, these wood floors, I always look at the condition. There is a little bit of molding that's happening right here. We're probably going to replace just this section. We would never replace the whole floor. Ideally, LVP would be better in this spot, but we got these natural floors. It is actually a selling point. So we replace these couple of these pieces, and we have a really good flooring guy that's able to come in and match it like you never even tell the difference. Carpet on the stairs looks really great. If I walk up into this area, and this is a big selling point for us, we loved this sort of just open concept. Again, I love the hardwood floors that are in it. The kitchen's open. All of this worked. It's very, very functional. Now, the kitchen, however, is a little bit outdated, just like that bathroom. Same sort of cabinets that we have in here. Some of them are a little bit, sort of mucky inside, but nothing that can't be cleaned up. What makes this place look old is this right here, this countertop. Even though it's kind of got that white on white look, it just looks old. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually take out this Formica, and we're going to do granite across here, and we're going to run granite here and up here, which will make it a very, very modern kind of look. We're going to take away this sink. We'll do just sort of that big, kind of big tub sink, probably like in a matte black. We'll change out the faucets, all of that. It'll make this place look a lot better. Potentially do a little bit of granite up here just to kind of give a little bar edge for someone to sit and kind of eat up here as well. Appliances are okay. We're actually going to replace the dishwasher. This is kind of a little bit older. No big deal. If I come over here, same thing as downstairs, I have these sort of old spots. We could replace the entire floor, but again, I really, really like these floors. These would be pretty expensive to replace. So we're actually just going to clean up some of these areas. What we've found is a lot of tenants are okay with a little bit of wear areas, especially on a floor like this. You can just refinish it, but if there's a little bit of wear areas, not necessarily a big deal because people just like these types of floors. It's natural hardwood. Wouldn't necessarily do anything else in this particular house. The fans are a little bit old, but that's not really a big issue for most people. Headed upstairs, same thing. Look at this tile. This is like original builder grade tile. And what happens is this white tile with this white grout, it just gets old and yellow and dingy. Same cabinets, same culture marble. You already know what we're going to do here. Replace this to granite, new faucet, modern light. And then we're going to come back in here. We're going to update this to the new sort of 12 by 16 block. And we'll go with something that's either pattern or something that's a little bit unique to make that really pop and really stand out. The shower, don't really like these plastic inserts. It's terrible. I would like to do tile all the way out there, but we're not going to make that investment because we're not going to get the return on investment from those particular upgrades. Nice size master. If I go into the master, same issue. Old tile, cabinets are okay. Replacing this, sinks, replacing the light. And this would technically like to replace this as well. It wouldn't be too bad, but we're going to leave it because that's going to be an extra $2,000 project to do that. And again, we wouldn't get the return on investment. Let's go over here. Let me just show you what the bedrooms are. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2. So no big deal. Okay, we are back at our property and we have done all of the fixes that we talked about in the other video. These were the small upgrades. Total cost was about $6,500, so a little bit over the $5,000 we were looking for, but we had just wanted to do some extra things that just kind of just put those final touches on it. Let's go take a look. Let's look at it before and after. You tell me, was it worth it? Here is that beautiful kitchen that we talked about. We've done granite basically all the way here and all the way on the upside. We did the larger sink. We put a nice faucet in there. If you remember last time there was old Formica. This kitchen now looks modern, especially with this granite. You generally don't necessarily see this full backsplash except for very high-end houses over $500,000. So this is a great selling point. If you remember, we had some spots that are over here. There's still a little bit of staining work that needs to happen, but all of that black mold is all gone. Same over here. We had some kind of mucky spots. We've cleaned that up. Again, a little bit of sanding just to kind of match that a little bit better, but that will come over time. And we fixed that spot in the hole. And another little touch up paint there. Another coat will make that look a lot better. Let's go into this bathroom. If you remember, plain white tile. We now have this nice kind of more modern look, and this is going to be the 8x16 tile. This is kind of a black and white with a little bit of cream in it because our carpet's cream. Did a countertop, new faucet, new more modern light. And now let's go actually into the master where we duplicated the exact same thing. Kept the same tile. As you notice, it blends in okay. Put the black shower curtain there just to kind of make it a little bit nicer, make it pop. There's the nicer floor. Kept the exact same cabinets, but put in the square double sinks, double faucets, and a new modern light. So this looks obviously completely different.